Today we're going to look into Action Comics number 1031. But we're only going to look into the Midnighter backup story called The Passenger Part 3. Written by Becky Cloonan and Michael Conrad, with art by Michael Avon Deming. The Midnighter of the future is still on his mission to kill the young version of Andres Trojan, the one who will be responsible one day for Warworld. The one complication is that the Andres Trojan of the future has stowed away inside Midnighter's mind. So while Midnighter has to constantly hear Trojan in his mind, he decides to bring a little chaos to the modern Trojan's operations. And before he leaves, he makes sure to leave the modern day Trojan a message to let him know that he's on to him. Later on, Apollo finally confronts Midnighter about his obsession with Andres Trojan. But of course, in order to protect Apollo, Midnighter just continues to push him away. Trojan is reveling in the fact that his actions are causing Apollo and Midnighter to be torn apart. He sees it as further justification of the actions that he will take. And for him, it solidifies the idea that humans are weak because of our emotions. Later, the modern Trojan is discussing with one of his researchers what they will need for Warworld. And one of the technologies they mention they have now is a mother box, which they seem to have taken from a captured Mr. Miracle. And there you have part 3 of the Midnighter backup story in Action Comics number 1031. I know I've already mentioned that I'm not really enjoying this Midnighter backup story, but I don't want to spend each video just ragging on these. For this one, I'll just say it was really short, and it moved the story forward, only the fact that we saw that Mr. Miracle was captured, which I assume leads into where we saw Mr. Miracle and Midnighter have that cameo together in the Superman story in Future State. It was just recently announced that this story will wrap up in the Midnighter annual that's coming, so maybe that'll give the creative team more time to actually tell their story. And then on top of that, of course, we have Superman and the Authority coming as well, so we'll see where that fits in the timeline with this story. So if you like this video, please hit the like button and be sure and subscribe, because I'll be finishing up the parts of this story as well as the Grifter backup story, and then I'll continue to do some of the old Wildstorm stuff. So until then, we'll see you next time.